Hi, I'm Meg.
And I'm David.
Welcome to The Average Vegans, a podcast to help you live an attainable vegan lifestyle. We're not the ripped influencer vegans you hear about in other podcasts. We're just some ordinary people living in the South, eating plants and loving animals.
All right, welcome to the first of our mini episodes. Mini episode is where we talk about a couple news items and maybe some products we've tried. This is a shorter episode, much shorter than our other ones. We'll keep this quick, concise, and I'll try to ramble less, unlike what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, so we're going to go over just a few news articles that we ran across in the past few
Good.
weeks. Breaking news. Yes, the first one is a big one. Kroger grocery stores, if you have one near you, they're launching 50 new vegan products, some of which are already out, some of which I don't think are out yet.
Not all of them.
But 50 new vegan items? I mean, come on. That's insane. Kroger is trying to kill it in this. And I have tried recently, and I was going to talk about this later, but we'll talk about it now. I tried the Kroger brand's Simple Truth Emerge plant-based patties. I put all the words so you would know what it's called. But they're essentially just a burger, and I had one over the weekend. They were really good. It was delicious. I bought the chicken patties that they've come out with. It almost looks like ground chicken patties. And I will let you guys know on our next mini-sode what I think of those. But they also have some cheeses, some oat milk ice cream, cauliflower-based dips, salad dressings. I mean, Kroger is coming for those other brands, which is amazing.
I've tried the cheddar slices. They melt really well.
Okay.
They're one test for me with vegan cheese is how is it plain and raw, untouched by the flames
Mm-hmm.
of man. Um, the I would say that the flavor of both. I compare them to Daya because the price wise they're about the same as Daya. Their slices
Okay.
are good as is, just eaten raw. I can eat that raw. They're not. I would compare to like quote real cheese. There's definitely a difference. Nothing is exact, but they're
Right.
definitely eaten as is, as like one little quick like bite of a cheesy snack. They melt really well for like burgers, stuff like that. The shreds are heavier. They're a little thicker, and I think that's
Okay.
than the actual slices. I think that's because there's probably less fat in them, so there's a little more binding to them, and they didn't melt too well. I put them on, made like a pasta bake lasagna kind of thing out of them. They didn't bake as well as like the Daya. Of course, your Follow Your Heart and Violife. Those
Mm-hmm.
melt really well. It didn't melt as well as I would have liked. Um, so if you're looking for something to kind of like melt and brown on the lasagna, I probably wouldn't do the shreds. If you're do something for like tacos, those little shreds on tacos, things
Mm-hmm.
like
That'd be
that.
perfect.
Yeah. They're also, I saw a video of someone using them for pizzas.
Oh,
They're
that'd be perfect too.
good on pizzas. If you do a low like a low heat and let it kind of really sit for a while, it melted okay.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're doing a quick pasta bake, a quick lasagna, I wouldn't recommend this one. I would recommend it for like if you need something like go on tacos or burritos, stuff like that. It's really good. As far as
Yes, I was going to say, just look for the Simply Truth brand when you're at Kroger, because that's their brand. And again, 50 new vegan products. That's a lot. Because we know we've seen like Aldi, which is another grocery store, they came out with a bunch of vegan products, but not anywhere near 50.
you know
That's killing it.
right, and the ones that I have tried, again, I've tried the cheeses, I've tried their ranch, things like that. They're competing against the bigger brands, your Impossible
Right.
Foods, your Beyond Burgers, things like that. And the ones I've had are very comparable, and I would recommend going out and trying them. Flavor wise, texture wise, they're on point with compared to the name brand.
And it's easy because it's just a common grocery store. You don't have to go to some specialty store. You don't have to find a Trader Joe's or a Whole Foods. You can just go to your local Kroger if you have one, And apparently, there's going to be a whole bunch of new products. So, and over the next few weeks, we're definitely going to try a few of these, both of us, and give you guys our thoughts on that. Okay,
Absolutely.
our next news article, vegan baby bell cheese is coming.
Yeah, this is
I
a
am shocked.
yeah. Oh yeah, I saw this. I was like, oh holy crap! Yeah, and the baby bells, we all know the wrapped in the red wax. I
Yes.
we've Before I was vegan, I would get those. I actually would get a little bag of them as like a snack, as a
Yep.
quote healthy snack, and now no better. But it's amazing. It's a 155-year-old company. They launched a For All for Good healthy campaign, and in that launch, they noted that they're going to can add to and expand their healthy vegan options. They actually acquired a company called All In Foods, which is actually a French-based vegan cheese company, and they acquired them to expedite the production of that. So they're not necessarily coming out with their own formulas; they're actually using a company that exists that has solidified themselves as a vegan cheese brand and utilizing
Right.
them to produce these items. So it's not something they're trying. They know it's actually going to work, and it's actually accepted by at least from this French company.
Yeah, I want to give a little shout out to All In Foods. Could you imagine just being a regular old vegan cheese company and Baby Bell calls?
Yeah, we're gonna
I
snatch you
just,
up.
yes, that's amazing. Well done. So let's all get excited for our little wax covered vegan cheese. I'm
Yeah,
shocked.
I was a cheese. I used to, before I went vegan, I used to eat cheese out of the bag. So
Yes.
I am all
I'm
in. I'm all in for
excited.
vegan cheese. My favorite thing is to
And this
find.
makes sense too. Like you can easily make a cashew cheese that goes in that shape. Like
Oh, for sure.
this makes total sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Our next little quick news article is Jack in the Box is testing a vegan chicken sandwich. Do we have Jack in the Box here in Georgia?
I Not that I've seen.
I don't think so.
I think they're
We'll
mainly
have,
out. I think they're mainly out. I think they're mainly out west, if I
let me
recall.
look.
Cause I think
Yeah,
they're
there's some in South Carolina, but none in Georgia.
yeah.
So
Because
we're out of luck. But
this is primarily getting launched in Reno, Nevada, and a few places in California as their limited launch. Usually when they do these things, it's a test market just to see. Like when KFC did their vegan
yes.
chicken launch, they did it at one location in Georgia, and it
Mm-hmm.
sold out like immediately. So like so it's really fast. And
It
they've
was
actually and they're
so quick.
slowly expanding that to all the locations because of how well it did. But they're
So
calling it
yeah,
the
this is the same
unchicken.
thing.
Yes,
Unchicken sandwich? That's
yes,
the name? No.
yes.
No.
The unchicken sandwich. Well, it's produced by a company called Raised and Rooted, and that company was actually started by Tyson Foods, which you can recognize. They're a mass production of chickens more than anything else.
More chicken.
Yeah, noted for that. Uh, and that's something when our main podcast we could probably talk about is how to look at non-vegan companies in a vegan market and what to feel and how to work through that. But this is a short
Right.
mini-sode. Don't want to get too deep into that. It's a deep subject. But the sandwich comes with it's a dairy-based mayo, which you can get without, I'm sure. Lettuce, tomato on a hamburger bun. One thing when researching it, I couldn't find if the bun is vegan or not.
Yeah,
So
I couldn't either.
right. So if you want to try this, go to your local Jack in the Box. Probably shoot them an email. Get a little more information. See if they have a vegan bun option. Some places have a whole wheat bun you can ask for. And usually the whole wheat bun is vegan. There's no egg wash on it or any dairy in it. But yeah, I couldn't find any information about if that was if there was a non-vegan bun, if it was used or anything like that. But yeah, definitely check your local Jack in the Box. See if they have the option. They may even do like what's called a green bun where they wrap it in lettuce. Um,
Hmm.
I've done that.
And
I've
if
had
you
that done
try
before.
this, you have to let us know what it's like. Like we
Absolutely.
need to know what this unchicken sandwich. I can't get over this name. It's killing me. Ah! I
The
just don't
unchicken.
like it at all. Oh gosh. Okay, so this is our
Thrick?
our quick 3 news articles. Look, I just try to combine words all into
Start. Yeah,
one.
I'm starting to rub off on you. That's what I do.
And now we're going to talk about some new products we've tried and liked. Now, we already talked about some of the Kroger brand products. Like I tried their plant-based burger patties, and David has tried their cheddar cheese. So those are definitely things that we enjoy, that we love. Now, I had that burger on Dave's Killer Bread, their burger buns, which are technically a new product, and I have never had them before. I eat Dave's Killer Bread all the time, but the burger buns I've never seen. And my husband was freaking out because they are so soft. They're like the most pillowy, soft buns. He's like, never get any other kind. I'm like, okay, we've got a fan here.
Right there, you got a little drool right there. Yeah.
Yes, yes. They're really, really good buns. Good buns. Um, Something else that I've tried this week that almost made me cry in the middle of the grocery store. If you listen to episode 4, the last episode, we talked about getting your coffee at your local coffee shop and how I prefer cashew cream, but I don't normally get it at a lot of places. Well, Coffee Mate now has a cashew creamer. It's just a original flavor, no like vanilla or anything. And it is just as creamy and yummy as I was hoping it would be. And it is brand new. At least that's what it says on the little container. I could only find it in the tiny little baby jar. So
No.
look for it in the bigger one. But cashew creamer, woohoo! Sorry, I'm excited. David's not as excited because he only puts a splash of creamer in.
Again, episode 4, I get a little more deeper into how I like my coffee.
I told my husband what you said too, and he was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, see, I like a little creamer in my coffee, not a little coffee in the creamer. It's just me. Teach his own. I'm not judging anybody. So you get excited for that. I get excited because I love burgers.
Right.
That's my jam. I'm like, that was like Saturday night. We're having like that was fun dinner night. Saturday's fun dinner night. It was like burgers on the grill. That was like what we did. So I can find a good burger, and I tried the Trader Joe's turkeyless patties. It's decently priced for 2. So if you want something that's not a typical veggie burger or the vegan, like supposed to be kind of like a beef burger, amazing option. I don't know. I think I might use chickpea as one of the bases. But it has that off-white kind of color to them. One problem I have with most, even Impossible Foods is a little bit like this, but mainly Beyond, is the weird smell these newer veggie burgers have. Mm-hmm. I didn't get it from this one. It did, honestly. That's the reason I say chickpeas, because it smells like canned chickpeas. But in like a good way. I don't know if that people have.
It says it starts with a pea protein base.
Okay. Yeah. Most of them start with pea protein. I don't know why with a chickpea.
Yeah.
But
pea, chickpea, same thing.
Yes, it is. But if you're looking to change,
I'm excited to try these.
Try them. If you're looking to change things up, you're kind of getting tired of the typical beef-like burgers. Little flavor. They have that a little bit of a different flavor than normal burgers do. They're kind of my go-to burger now. If I want stuff, if I want something that's not beef related, but if I'm at Trader Joe's and I'm like, what am I gonna do this weekend I grab them. They're my go-to. They have a great flavor to them. There's no weird aftertaste. They're high protein. They're about 20 to 22 grams per.
Wow, you're good. They're 23 because I just looked it up. I wanted to see. Wow, I'm impressed.
They're high protein, so they're really comparable to a meat burger. Again, I have nothing but a glowing review for them. They hold their texture really well. They grill really, really well. I put them on the grill.
Ooh, good.
In a pinch, I put them in the air fryer.
Oh.
They work. Hold up. They're not. There's not a lot of fat in them, so they don't get too greasy. They work really well in the air fryer. I put them in for about 10 to 12 minutes till they're nice, kind of golden all around. Really, really good. In fact, my meal prep a couple weeks ago was a burger salad kind of thing. That's what I used.
Mm-hmm. Oh, delicious. Now I'm hungry. All we did was talk about food this entire little mini episode.
Well, good news is, for me, it's dinner time. So
dinner time at 10 p.m.
That's
Anyway, we are done covering our news episode or our news articles and the new products we've tried. And this is pretty much the end of our little first mini episode. Hopefully, you like
absolutely.
this.
And if there's some new stories and something new coming out, we should check out. Give a quick review on, or a news story we should dig into to give you more information and more details, please let us know. You can reach us at theaveragevegans.com or theaveragevegans@gmail.com.
And you can find us on iTunes, Stitcher, Pocket Cast, and anywhere else you get your podcast fix. Make sure to leave us a review. Tell your friends, family, everybody. Follow us on Instagram at The Average Vegans. And like David said, you can email us at theaveragevegans@gmail.com.
Booyah.
That's it.
All right.
I hope you guys like our little mini episode, and we will see you next week.
Or whenever we put these out again.
Next week
Thanks,
for
everybody.
a regular episode.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody.